Hello everybody, today we are going to talk about fast identification with Bruker. Let's go!
You don't want to go for a ride, do you? We could get out of the palace, see the world.
Is it safe?
Sure, you trust me.
So today we are going to talk about fast identification, about bacteria but also mold.
Molds and yeasts, all type of microorganisms forming colonies or growing on plates. Yep.
So what's your system? I mean, that's the well-known MALDI Biotyper.
So yeah, it's MALDI solution. So it's very new in food microbiology. So you just take one colony. So it could be as well some mycelium, front mycelium. Okay. And you plot that on a target plate. So a target plate is like a credit card. Okay, it's exactly the same, or your business card. Okay, and you've got cycle on this target plate, so 96, and you have to color like in the kindergarten. Okay, it's exactly the same. So when you put the target plate in this area, in fact, the protein will start to fly in that tube and will be detected by a detector to get a profile. Of course, it's always the same. The small molecules are flying faster than the big one. And then you create this profile like this to compare to a library and then to get the identification.
Okay, so finally that's a chemical technique coming directly to our microbiology lab.
It's based on protein analysis, correct. So from the first spot of sample, on this small credit card, to the report generation, the entire target plate, so we are talking about 95 identification, it's less than 1 hour.
Wow.
Time matters. Huh?
Yes, sure. What's the key point of this kind of technology?
First of all, before to start in food microbiology, we were making sure that we fulfill the regulation requirement, and we have run a global certification scheme to get the official method analysis recognition. And this is the very first MALDI solution to get that in the US with AOAC International. Thank you. And we have run as well the very first ISO 640 validation studies, but the part 6, the very new part 6, to get the confirmation claim with microbiome.
Perfect. Last question for me, Danielle, about technology. You mentioned sequencing. So finally we are having two very good technology, sequencing and mass spectroscopy. What's the benefit of you compared to the molecular one?
This question is very easy for me. When you are comparing workflow for sequencing. So usually the technician need to get really a background in molecular biology, and the workflow is not so easy because you have to take the colony to extract. So this is the step to get a PCR, and usually you control as well, and then you run the sequencing. And if you look to the entire workflow, it will take half a day. Most of the case they use the MALDI Biotyper for fast screening, and when they need, they are using other technologies.
So thank you very much, Danielle, for your time. And I hope that you enjoy this talk with Danielle. If you have any question for her or for me, please leave it in comment. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.